Good evening. Welcome to Dinner Chat. Midwest Survivor here. So hope you're having a great day, great weekend. Want to say thank you to everybody that's checking out the YouTube shorts, the Facebook shorts, the YouTube videos. Be sure to click the thumbs up, click subscribe, click the bell. Be sure to like and follow on the channel. Hope you're checking out the X post, the TikTok post, the Pinterest post, and the Lemonade post. So thank you for everybody that's doing that. Be sure to like and follow and click subscribe. So tonight's dinner chat topic is one that's very dear to my heart. It's one that I've undergone several times in my life. I still go through it. I still deal with it. And the topic tonight is rebuilding after family rejection. So family rejection can leave wounds that affect your identity, your self-worth, your sense of belonging, and whether the rejection came because of divorce, faith changes, abuse, addiction recovery, personal boundaries, or simply just becoming the different person that your family expected. Rebuilding your life after that can be very painful, but it is also something that is not impossible. It is possible and it can be done. So the first thing that the person has to do in rebuilding their life is first they have to acknowledge that there was loss. You know, family rejection is a real loss. It's an emotional loss, it's a physical loss, and a lot of times it is a very painful loss. So even if the relationship with that family member was unhealthy, it is normal to feel pain, it is normal to feel sadness, it is normal to feel grief. Because you experience the feelings of the family that you wish you had. You experience the grief and the loss of the family that you did have. And you also feel and experience the grief and the loss of the future that you imagine. We all have dreams, we all have visions, we all have perceptions of what we think that life should be, and sometimes whenever things don't turn out the way that we want them to, more often than not, we experience a level of grief and loss. And grief does not necessarily mean that you made the wrong decision. It just means the relationship mattered to you and that you cared about it. And that is perfectly normal. So step number 2 is stop trying to earn acceptance. You know, people spend years and years and years trying to prove that they are worthy of love, worthy of respect, and seeking approval from family members who have already decided not to give it to you. Push past it. If they aren't going to give it to you whenever you do good, whenever you succeed, whenever you are just going through life and doing the right things, you're never going to get it. So rebuilding begins when you accept that your worth is not determined by someone else's acceptance, whether it be parents, brother, sister, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever. If you determine that you have done all that you can do, and those people have decided not to give you the respect you have earned, because respect is not a participation trophy, it's something you earn. If they are not giving of their love and approval, and more importantly, if they're not giving you their time or resources whenever your life is in peril, move on. You have to. I've had to. And I'm telling you right now, moving on from family that has not given you the love, the respect, the time, and the approval that you have been hungering for, it's hard, it hurts, I still grieve over it, but believe me, if they don't respect you and they don't love you, and they don't give you that approval, move on. Find people that will. Because there are people out there that do care about you, that do love you, that do believe in you, and that are worthy of your love. Number 3, separate their actions from your identity. This was a hard one for me as well. I would always try to place the actions of my family as actions that I needed to do, when in fact I needed to have my own actions and have my own identity, not try to take on the actions of others to make their identity my identity. I needed to be me, first and foremost. You need to be you, first and foremost. Family rejection often creates beliefs like, you're not good enough, you're unlovable, I always fail people, there must be something wrong with me. Those beliefs, those mindsets, those illusions are not facts. Those are wounds. Those are deep hurts that have to be healed. And healing them sometimes requires the assistance of a third party that can see you for who you are without being biased and without trying to force their perceptions on you. And sometimes those wounds heal best separate from everybody else. Number 4, learn who you are outside of your family role. Ask yourself these important questions. Who am I when I'm not trying to please everybody? And let me just tell you right now, from personal experience, you will never please everybody. It's impossible. It's not a realistic expectation. Pleasing people, you will try to, whenever you try to please everybody, you will please nobody, including yourself. Number 2, what do you believe? What do I believe? What do you believe about yourself, about your ethics, about your core values? What do you believe about what a family should be, what love should look like? What do you believe about how a man or woman should treat you? How should friends treat you? What do you believe? Number 3, what do you enjoy? Do you enjoy being outside? Do you enjoy playing sports? Do you enjoy exercising? Do you enjoy reading? Do you enjoy music? What do you enjoy that is not connected to your family? What are the things that you enjoy? Number 4, what kind of life do I want to build? Do I want to be career driven? Do I want to be goal focused? What kind of life do you want to build? There's all kinds of ways to build a life. So what kind of life do you want to build? Sometimes healing means discovering who you are for the very first time. And some people go through life because of family dysfunction and dynamics, never knowing who they really are. They try to pick up different identities and they try to pick up different personalities and try to make that into their own, when in fact they just need to separate themselves from everybody and just try to be themselves. Number 5, create healthy boundaries. Rebuilding will require limiting contact, refusing abusive behavior, whether emotional, verbal, or physical, ending cycles of manipulation, guilt, shame, and gaslighting, protecting your peace without feeling guilty. Boundaries are not punishment. They are made for your protection. And anybody that says that they don't need to have walls in their life is a fool, because walls help keep you safe. But you need to have gates in between your walls so that you can determine who needs to get in and who needs to get out. So make sure the gate in your life is a two-way door where you can either throw somebody out or let somebody in. Number 6, build a new support system. Family doesn't always mean blood relatives. Support can come from friends, co-workers, support groups, good mentors in your life, faith communities, and healthy relationships you build over time. Some of my closest relationships weren't even related to me. Healing often happens in self-relationships. Not always, because sometimes a person needs that time alone to heal by themselves. So it's different for every person. But healing can happen. Let me rephrase that. Healing can happen in safe relationships. Number 7, give yourself permission to move forward. You do not need anyone's blessing to build a good life. You do not have to wait for an apology, understanding, explanation, or reconciliation before choosing peace, happiness, and tranquility. So, what expectations from my family am I carrying? What would my life look like if I stopped trying to earn acceptance? What kind of relationships do I want moving forward? What does healing look like for me personally, and what is it going to take for me to do personally? You know, rebuilding after family rejection isn't proving your worth to those who hurt you, rejected you, and turned their back on you. It's about discovering what your true worth was all along, and should have been all along. And it was never anyone, and I say this again, it was never anyone's to determine in the first place for you. You determine what you're worth. It comes from within you, not from your outside influences. So, Midwest Survivor for Dinner Chat, I hope that this was enlightening. I hope that this brings some answers and some clarity to your life. I want you to be healthy. I want you to get healthy. I want you to stay healthy. I want you to be strong, get strong, stay strong. And rebuilding your life after family rejection is how you get strong. It's how you get healthy. And it's how you be strong and be healthy. And you can stay strong and get strong. As always, have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow for breakfast bits. Have a good night. Take care. Enjoy your evening.